steal that scorching charge.
Exactly. Well, this is a best of 5, the very first one of the day. Game number 1 between Shark Hunter and Fairy.
Let's go. We see some defensive packs there for Flower Fairy. I don't think he'll pick. I mean, he loves Typhoon Specialists, but like, come on.
Whoa,
Missile's
elite
what he's gonna
spec pick.
pick. Knew it. He loves Missile in tournaments. Yeah, Elite. That's super hype. Look how much money he has too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get a ton of money in this game mode. So, counter 3, you can only buy 3 of every single unit, and all units, their techs and their unlock cost are reduced by 50. And then Gauntless Fate, of course, no cards, but you do gain a bonus 50 supplies as well per round. So, tons and tons of cash, lots and lots of units to be purchased.
That's right. And a bit less time on the clock, 80 seconds. So going to be playing a little bit quicker, but you don't need that APM to think about your 4 card choices. So it kind of balances out.
And we're going to go for triple marksman off rip for Fairy. That is going to be the 3 that he can get.
Oh, you can buy 3 things as elite here. Am I doing the math right?
Yeah, you can go like triple Arclight or just triple 100 cost. Kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. The sledges are going to be very nice for Flower Fairy since they one-shot blue crawlers, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I think that's
True.
nice. Yeah, so he is not going to buy crawlers where he otherwise may have against something like hounds.
I will say, I mean, Sacco mentioned this to me earlier, but he said he thought Elite, and this comes from Sacco, so, for Sacco to say this, it has to be true. He said Elite is probably really good in counter 3.
I could see it. I could see it. I mean, if you are limited in quantity, you may as well have quality, right?
Yeah. Very true.
Blue Arclights
I mean, in this
very strong.
specific, like, combination of anomalies, it's even better as we're finding out. Being able to go triple blue Arclight round 1 is pretty nasty, and it will result in a round win.
Yep. Now here come the missiles. Missiles going to be good against the hounds, but Shark Hunter did spread himself out very nicely.
Actually, looking at what specialist the opponent is.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I would have just like tanked the missile on round 2, and so, as I see them show up and be like, oh, I did not realize my opponent was missile spec.
So this is big brain from Shark Hunter. A crawler all the way at the top because you only have 3 crawlers. So if you put them all 3 late, you can never get that upfront crawler again. And he just happens to guess that storm crawlers are coming out too.
Yeah, a very, very nice play here. Wow, even the mobile beacon.
Yeah, beautiful play. But I'm liking Flower Fairy's position. Just if I'm being honest, like these hounds don't represent long-term value to me. Arclights are something you want like 6 of, like 5, 6. You're never gonna get that in this mode, of course. Like Flower Fairy just has just the perfect stable board, no?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it might end up in Vulcan Marksman with Stormcallers and Sledges. Like, the thing is, that comp, honestly, will often look like this, even without the 3 limitations, right? Like,
Right, yeah.
in the mid game, it's like, well, you have 3 Storms, like 3 Sledges, couple Fangs, couple Crawlers, and then you add the Vulcans and you're good.
Yeah, not looking good on the left whatsoever. The Magnetic Barricade at least slowing things down, but it didn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah, really, really big round here for Fairy. No chaff at all for Shark Hunter, and the Stormcallers plus the missiles just annihilated that board.
Completely monstrous round. I just don't know what you do as Shark Hunter. I'm so lost. Like
Going to go for range Arclight.
yeah, which makes sense. It's just he's not in a position to turn on the aggro, is he?
No. I mean, maybe with the start, though, he should have just gone aggro.
I
I think the
totally agree.
Stormcallers here are a big problem.
Yes.
He could go for them himself, though, right? Like, it's 250 for a Stormcaller. You could get away with it.
You could. It's so cheap to buy 3 white Mustangs for Flower Fairy and Intercept, though.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is if you try to intercept here, you will just get Vulcaned, right?
Okay, yeah. But yeah,
Third
that might.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I like that. My biggest gripe here is just like if you can't aggro, then you're playing a long range game. Okay, he has no advantage in this long range game whatsoever. In fact, in my opinion, he's like super far behind.
I mean, the one advantage he had was like starting triple blue arc, which
Hmm.
normally is going to be really good. The problem indeed is that the rest of his units don't do anything. Like you mentioned, the hounds being dead weight, the steel balls at this point aren't that useful. So it literally has to come all from these arc lights, and you can't buy more.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like hard to even add more analysis than that. Like I'm really, really bearish on his position, but I'm hoping he finds something cool he can do. The missiles will be off cooldown round 4. Or on
Arclights
cooldown,
trying to
rather.
do their very best, but they just don't quite have the damage here to get through the sledges. And again, that's a ton of damage on round 3. Like this, if this keeps going this way, like the game is over round 5, round 6.
Yeah, 100%. And there's the storms. You called them. I think that makes sense. I don't mind it. Like I said, he can't do aggro, right? So you have to do something good in medium to long range.
Okay, there come the Stormcallers. It's a good round to go for them,
Hmm.
considering the Vulcans have now been purchased from Fairy.
So I'm starting to think like, are sledges just much better arc lights in count to 3?
Yeah, they probably are.
Because you just don't need it that much chaff clear, right?
No, that's very true. Yeah, because normally sledgehammers just kind of suck once there's 3 crawlers on one side of the board, but that's not going to happen here.
Oh, undoes it.
Scorps.
Scorpions.
Wow. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself, though. Triple Storm looked
Hmm.
so good here.
Agree. But I guess you can argue these are more stable in a certain sense because like they can't be intercepted.
I mean, yeah, but you kind of got to go for a tempo play. I'm not sure if this is a tempo play into enemy Stormcallers.
Yeah, you're right. You kind of need to just start winning rounds.
Well, let's see. How much can it do? Will it splash that Vulcan? It will.
We'll
But
splash
the
it
second
again.
shot is not going to go onto the Vulcan. Third one
Oh,
will, though. So left side has been cleared.
yeah. Balls are still somehow alive. Now they're dead.
Stormcaller's going to take care of that left side Scorpion. Right side Scorpion will take down the Vulcan. With the help of the arc lights, makes their way through. So Shark Hunter managing to perhaps grab a round win here will
Oh, it's gonna be
somewhat depend on
close.
what these Stormcallers do.
Yeah, I think the storms will get it, but
Ooh.
it's
Wow,
close.
they split up as well.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's a lot better than taking however much HP damage Shark Hunter took during the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, exactly. So does he have siege? Let's check. He does.
I don't think you can afford to go
Not this
Siege.
round.
Well, I mean, you just have the level, but like if you don't have great chaff clear, 6-second
Mm,
reload, and the nerf to your attack.
yeah. AP storms, kind of a tempo play from Flower Fairy. Hot dogs makes a lot of
Ooh.
sense, I think.
Goes back on it, though.
Mm. It's so cheap, right?
Yeah, and I guess if you're somewhat limited in your chaff clearing ability, then you just want to get all of the cheap chaff clear techs.
Yep.
One marksman to try and deal with the anti-air. Wasps are getting picked up. Kind
Ooh.
of a classic. I mean, even if you're not in counter 3, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a decent timing for it. The fangs are blue, but a lot of them will be falling to that missile strike.
Yes.
Ouch, 6 left.
Yeah, so 6 fangs and 1 marksman to deal with 24 wasps.
Yeah.
Likely not going to be a very favorable matchup there for Shark Hunter. Now, he does have the range on the Scorpions, and he picked up a third one. Maybe the left side here can do something to prevent more damage.
I mean, it legitimately is a pretty good ground-based army.
Yeah, and he's dominating somewhat. If not for those wasps, they even end up going down as a couple of fangs from the left side now have joined the fray.
Yeah, looks like the one wasp will live, but that's fine. May not even. Yeah, it
Yeah,
won't kill the
likely will just
scorpion.
result in a tie.
Yep. Not even going for the scorpion.
Little wasp, you already got enough experience to level. All right, so first blood drawn from Shark Hunter now. Perhaps a sign he's managed to stabilize. Goes for the Mustangs immediately. And now we also see Sprinkler Hound collect. Perhaps expecting an oil play.
That's crazy. I mean, it's very cheap, so I get it, but kind of weird. Kind of don't like it.
I mean, he wants to stack the Mustangs on the right side, and he's expecting
Mm,
Fairy to use the Vulcans to, like, kill all the Mustang.
okay, yeah, I guess I can see it.
And he is
Indeed.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, he's thinking about the missile strike. Okay.
I mean, the Hound play here is just fantastic. I do wonder, though, if the Vulcan is gonna light that on fire before the Hounds get killed.
Mm-hmm.
Hackers, we mentioned it. There they show up.
Yeah, could be good.
Tends to just be a good late game unit for most boards, to be honest. And you don't really have anything better to do anyway in this game mode.
Really good missile strike on the left, kind of winning the 50-50. Nice missile strike, killing 5 sledges.
And how will this Vulcan do? For now, it's still stuck on steel balls. Has not managed to go for that oil. There we go. But the Hounds will clear half of it. Still a good portion of Mustangs end up burning. And the left side Hacker somehow manages to take over a Scorpion.
Disaster. It was close, too. If that didn't happen, it would save a lot of HP.
Ooh. I mean, it was looking good for a little bit for Shark Hunter there, managing to keep it close, even winning some rounds, but all of a sudden the hackers show up and we're back to Fairy on top.
So what now from our elite player? Ah, Raiden makes
Raiden.
sense, but with 1,000 HP, like, oh,
Does it?
well, against hackers, Raiden is a good unit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think's better here? What do you like?
I don't know. I think
Stormcallers?
it's a bad situation anyway, but
Yeah.
like Raiden into Vulcan, Marksman, Stormcaller, Wasp. Like it's good versus Hacker, but that's kind of the only thing. It's a desperate situation though, for sure.
Yeah, it's a little dicey.
I mean, I maybe would have liked to see a few more bubbles.
Yeah, I mean, tempo is just king right now.
Because if you're going to intercept with Mustang, which he is, then the shield break is not that amazing right now from Fairy.
And the marksman got range as well. Could be scary for that Raiden.
Oh, the hacker manages to insta-lock a high-level arc light there. So that's going to be gone. All of the units, of course, turning immediately. And that crawler pack in the middle just distracting both Scorpions. And right
Yeah,
side has collapsed at this point for Shark Hunter.
late Fang's gonna stall that Raiden out, losing the tower. And that will just be game.
Well, GG's. Fairy dominating in the counter 3 Godless pairing.
Yeah, that was bad. We needed to see aggro from Shark Hunter.
Yeah.
He kind of lost round 1.
I mean, you just don't want to play a standard matchup in counter 3, I think. Like, you just know that you're going to get, you know, Sledgehammer opener into Marksman, into Stormcaller, Vulcan, Hacker. Like, I think that's just... It's such an easy flowchart for that game mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. I think aggro is where things get interesting.
Thankfully, though, it is a best of 5, and players can decide to change their anomaly if they want to.
Yep. I could definitely see that being the case. I mean, it was Shark Hunter who picked count to 3. I feel like he doesn't pick it again.
Yeah, or he likes it still, but he just realizes that perhaps he made a mistake there in the early game.
Yeah. Yeah, could be the case. These guys are giving Elite a bad name, though. Feels bad, man.
Yeah. I guess that's the last time we're going to see Elite for the next 6 months, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine, though. I feel like Elite kind of has to have a reputation that it's bad. Because then it's, it's edgy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play it.
I want to be an edgelord. I want to be a hipster.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We're
exactly.
cool. We're so cool, guys.
Like, imagine if it's meta. Like, then you're just an Elite meta abuser. Like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, exactly. I like Elite exactly where she is.
The haircut was a bit unnecessary, but...
Yeah, but they fixed her permanent cold. You know, she like her nose was red, like she had a runny nose or something.
Yeah, true, true. It
Yeah.
is more acceptable now.
Yeah, it's like a side
I
grade.
just wonder if, every single season, like, one of the specialists is gonna get a haircut now.
That'd actually be a good meme. I kind of like that.
And then it should be, at the very top of the season patch. In this patch, Fire Badger Specialist finally went to the barber.
What if we could like vote on their haircuts?
Supply Spec has a receding hairline and went bald.
Yeah. I mean, we had the like beauty increase meta, right? Like the specialist just kept getting more handsome and more beautiful somehow. That was kind of getting out of control. So now it's time to just like slightly adjust their hairstyle, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they changed her face as well. Like, she didn't just get a haircut.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. There's some face transformation.
Yeah. Well, we are going to run back the same game mode here, so it will be once again counter 3 and godless.
Okay. Run it back. I expect Flower Fairy going to be very happy to pick another sledge pack. I'll have to see what Shark Hunter's up to.
Yeah, will they run it back? Or do we see some adaptation here from Shark Hunter? Here are the packs, game number 2.
Yeah. I mean, there's aggro potential for Shark Hunter. I think Flower Fairy always picks a defensive pack.
Balls, and we have sabers
Can you
picked
get,
up here.
I guess in theory, can you get 4 marksmen abusing the marksman
Okay, but
specialist?
yeah, you can.
Okay. He's doing it. Little cheeser.
A little rule breaker over there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Is that a
Also,
yellow
speaking of
card
rule
or...
breakers, why on earth are we playing standard Hound Saber?
Guys, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Shark Hunter anymore.
Like,
I used to like his play style,
what?
but
This is just like, I mean, counter 3 aggro might be horrible, but he picked this pack. Like, what, you're
yeah,
just
he
gonna
picked
end up playing
Elite.
against like Stormcaller, Marksman, Sledge, Vulcan again. That's not gonna be beaten by Hound Saber in
Yeah, I
standard.
agree. If you're gonna pick the thing, you got to do the thing, right? He picked Elite
Yeah,
in
like
really sus positioning, and now
like you
this.
picked counter 3 in the first place, and then you're picking aggro packs, like, and not playing
Maybe
aggro with them.
maybe he like sells the sabers, like goes like War Factory Master style hot dogs. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, could be. I mean, factory in theory should be decent, right? Because
I think so.
Although, I mean, the counter is Abyss, which you only need like 1 or 2 of anyway.
Mm. Yeah. But still, could be decent. It's not like it's a bad comp. I mean, maybe Tungdil would pick this happily. He's like weirdly into sabers on standard.
Yeah. I feel like he maybe wouldn't start with the Hounds, though.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think he would like start with a Chaff pack.
Yeah.
Well, round 1 at least went well. And here comes 4 marksmen.
Dirty little cheater.
With immediate range on
Oh,
round 2. Wow. I mean, this is something you can do, I guess, and still buy triple arc light with all of the bonus income and
yeah.
reduced tech prices and unit prices.
It's a pretty decent spot to be in. Like every single target unit is just a little bit better due to the lack of chaff.
Yeah. I will say, putting that high level marksman on the left side, I get that it's symmetry and you're not going to get to build more marksmen, but not putting him
Yeah.
in front of where the sabers are just feels a little bit wrong.
I don't like it. I also just would have put it on the inside, not the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of weird. Not going to work out either, I think. I think it will punish him.
Well, triple Stormcaller on the other side, though, tends to be a very, very high tempo play, and it might even end up winning despite that marksman. Yeah, it will.
Yeah, Stormcallers just generally are good against marksmen. Just the 4 bodies aspect, the longer range, just typically advantageous. Will we see a giant?
Triple Stormcaller on the other side. I mean, what is the game plan here for Shark Hunter, I wonder? Like, surely you don't try and mirror Marksman Vulcan.
Armor and Arclight costed, what, 50 for that? Or how much was it?
Yep.
Okay. So he's just doing it because
Very
it's just,
cheap tech.
yeah, so little investment for some power. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he needs his late fangs. He could just, like, range his Stormcallers and do triple fang.
I mean, maybe he does go for the factory play. We see Incendiary Hound now.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very logical line, I think.
Triple Fang picked up now as well from Shark Hunter, so he's got his quota of Triple Crawler, Triple Fang.
Can he afford the War Factory next? I don't think so, right? Costs 1,000 to get, and he gets an income of 850. He's 50 off. You'd have to like sell something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he can sell a Saber here.
Yeah, then he can afford it. Wasting a deploy. I don't know. Probably unlikely he does it, but we'll see. Ooh, getting kind of crushed.
Yeah, now with the triple Stormcaller mirror from Fairy, suddenly his board is a lot better with those marksmen.
Immediate oil. With the hot dogs, of course. The ball, does it like interrupt the initial fire? Probably.
I don't know. Maybe it's a mobile beacon steel ball.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So the fire will land. Yeah, that's kind of funny, right?
For when you run out of crawlers.
Honestly, it makes a lot of sense. You know, mech div will eventually come out.
Yeah. I see Raiden unlocked for Shark Hunter. Undoes, though.
Health 2 picked up. Or Flower Fairy on round 4.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Sandworm and then go back on that as well.
It shows you where his head's at. 50 cost mech div, or no, 100 cost.
Has to make sure that these don't run straight into the steel balls.
Yeah. Goes for a center placement so you can beacon any which way.
Well, this should be a pretty powerful play as long as they can avoid those steel balls. You've got the fire, of course, landing as well, being ignited by the hounds.
Yeah, pretty sweet stuff. And he's selling out of the sabers, which is very good, I think. Chunga's helping out.
Helping out a ton there.
Yeah.
Managing to stall for long enough. Perhaps he will manage to get to the tower first. He will. One of the worms did go down.
Yeah,
oh, and the debuff there, but the worm burrows.
Yeah, very close round.
Should be around win here for Shark Hunter.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he gets a level as well. Yeah, he does.
Okay, that's pretty big. There's no items that can drop, of course, but sandworm levels are just good. Ignite.
Ignite Fang on 3 Fangs.
He only costed 100.
Goes for hackers anyway. Greedy play. I mean, very good if you can pull it off with enhanced control, but that's a level 2 sandworm.
I like Flower Fairy's approach where he's like just taking one tech on everything. I think it's just like a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, he's taking very cheap techs as well, right? AP Storm, Armor Arclight, Ignite Fang. Raiden. So we see the return of Raiden Worm.
Okay.
AA is on the bar for Fairy if he wants to on the marksman at some point. And we see underground maintenance on those worms.
How long does Ignite last? 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Okay, so maybe if you burrow long enough, you'll heal.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, Ignite on Fangs is also a chance to apply Ignite. I don't know how high that chance is, but, you know, when you only have 3 Fang packs, maybe that becomes an issue.
Yeah. We'll see how the Raidens do. They are nice against hackers. The worms are fantastic. They're going to burrow. Look at that.
Wow, 50% just recovered. One of them does get hacked, but that was the level 1. That level 2 doesn't look to be going anywhere.
No, not at all. The marksman's gone. There is one left, the Giga Chad from round 2, but no chance.
Big round. 3 of these giants survive, and Fairy suddenly down to below 2k. A much better showing from Shark Hunter in the second game.
Great wasp timing. Gonna leave him with a lot of money, so some tech's certain to come out unless he wants the enhancements or levels. I think I like Shark Hunter's position.
Yeah, I mean, we know that this comp is very powerful. It's doing well. Fairy not really managing to find the correct response yet. And, I mean, dealing with sandworms when you don't have a ton of these fangs, just with Ignite, doesn't really work out that well. We see Mustangs now picked up as well with Interception.
Okay, so he wants to get rid of the
against
hot
the fire.
dog. Yeah, and then he's got the answer to the wasp as well. So this has potential to be a very strong move. And there's that mech div.
Interesting.
Decelerating.
Yeah, he did. To move it to the left, and then beacons. So he's going beacon left, beacon right, now back to left. Shield on the on the wasps that are picked up. There's only one Mustang on that side, and there is a chance some of this fire lands. Yeah, it will, because the Mustangs are so far back.
Yeah, that's right. And they have no range either, so potentially going to run into it at some point.
And the thing is, there's not that many crawlers because of counter 3, so landing the first salvo might just be all that matters.
Kind of feel like worms are good as well, because the counter to worms is having chaff that makes them stay up. That being said,
oh, he's managed to hack them, though. He's actually managed to hack them there. Somehow the worms got hacked, stopped for long enough. A massive round for Fairy.
Huge, yeah. Almost 2k damage. Shark Hunter floating 200. And Flower Fairy loaned. So Shark Hunter is starting with 500 more resources than Flower Fairy.
Wow. Shark Hunter just not trusting the chaff clear at all here. Thinks that is the problem. Goes for Vulcans. Making good use of the giant spec so far. 600 in unlock cost. I guess
Mm.
slightly less because of counter 3, but still a good amount of value.
Hmm. Yeah, I got good points. I mean, you could overwhelm the interception if you went fire bombs, which he runs.
I wonder
Or,
if you want to beacon your worms backwards here.
okay, I could see it.
Like, stall them ever so slightly so your Vulcans have a bit longer to try and, get rid of the chaff, and then the worms can come in late.
Yeah, I'm not sure. These storms, you have to be careful about them. Like, if your Vulcans get locked on Rip, we can actually see him adjusting for that right now. He's
Goes
got
for
the
shield as
Interceptor.
well.
Yeah. Shark Hunter needs to win this round, by the way. Like, he has 500 more resources than Flower Fairy.
Counter wasps are coming in, though.
Mm-hmm.
On
And there's,
that
like,
right
nothing
side,
to
all
kill them.
stacked. I mean, there's double fangs, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that's enough. Can the
It
worms
better
get in on
be.
that left side, though, without getting hacked? Right now, the wasp's overwhelming. A debuff here. Perhaps
Mm,
not the biggest deal, but there's still so many wasps left. Counter debuff for Shark Hunter. Third debuff coming right in for Fairy. Worms are getting hacked.
that's just game, I think.
Yeah, it does not look good at all here.
Yeah, that's
Fairy
game.
too strong.
2-0 in this best of
Oh my.
5. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, this would take a reverse sweep now for Shark Hunter. And I mean, this game looked a lot better than the first, but Fairy looking like he's on form, as always.
Yeah, the guy never fails. Just such a good player. Like, back to the drawing board now.
Well, I mean, I feel like Shark Hunter is just going to run it back again with the
Stubborn.
count to 3. Yeah, which I can respect. Especially if that's a game mode he's been mostly practicing. You know, uh, why would you switch things up to something you might not have trained as much?
Yeah. I think there's logic there. I don't know, it just depends on how you feel. Like, Flower Fairy is just playing flawlessly, right? So do you try and get weird? Or do you just say, well, I'll do better next time?
Yeah, but I feel like you're playing into Fairy's hand here. Like the two comps we've seen is, Fairy to a T. It's he's diversified his gameplay somewhat across the couple years of Mecha, but the thing that got him known for was his standard play and playing these type of Stormcaller based, marksman based boards, and that seems to be exactly what works very well in Counter 3.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not taking him out of his comfort whatsoever.
And indeed it does look like we're going to get the same game mode.
Yeah. I mean, he did better this time. You can say that. Like, maybe he's slowly evolving. Yeah, it was Shark Hunter who did count to 3. Flower Fairy doing Godless. Doesn't like those spells.
Did better equals not picking Elite SPC? Wow. You literally came into my chat saying that Elite SPC was good in Counter 3. What do you mean?
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to play Elite.
He should have just played
Playing.
aggro there. Like, he picked a ball crawler pack or something and then played standard or ball hound.
Yeah,
Like,
and just like
of
the way he
course that
deployed.
sucks. Like,
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even like deploy like symmetrically and soundly for a long range battle, right? He had like stuff behind the towers and like separate. He was like afraid of missile spec or something.
Yeah, true. I mean, missile spec is a bit rude into that.
It
Very,
is.
very. But oh well, we'll see. Right now, Ferry is well in the lead. 2-0. One more game would just create a sweep, and well, would go on to the next best of 5. Game 3 here: Shark Hunter versus Ferry.
Yeah, winner of this goes into the finals. Big deal.
Oh,
Missile
we've got
spec.
the neat little icons in the bottom left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's really beautiful.
Shout out to Stony.
Wow, Ferry going to throw it on aggro now.
With missile spec. All right. Attacking into that Chungus, no fear.
Yeah, interesting that he goes over there, but I guess he's expecting Shark Hunter to defend on the other side.
Yep.
Ball arc going to be played defensively this time around. Shark Hunter going to try and buy the marksman, replicating what happened before in those games with Ferry. Ferry going to go for triple arc light here. Bit surprised about that. Feel
Yeah,
like
do you...
hounds are better here, but
Okay. Yeah. What can we say about that? I mean, we've seen really cheap armor picked up. Maybe he thinks that's really OP.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
well, the arc, honestly, well, maybe the arc lights are just better here because again, you don't have to worry about tons and tons of chaff. And like the one
hmm.
downside of arc lights on aggro sometimes is they don't chaff clear as fast.
Okay, yeah. I like those points.
But you know, 2 of the crawler packs are on the left side, so you only have to deal with 1 on the right.
Yep. Chungus going to be falling to a saber shot. Oof. Ooh, a lot of things streaming off to the right as well.
But I don't think that benefits Fairy. Those steel balls are going to get picked off before
Yeah.
the debuff can happen for Shark Hunter, and indeed, Fairy right now looking to win that first round and probably even keep most of his units alive.
Yeah, I think so. He should be fine here. 2 sabers. Tag teaming, just, yeah, kind of owning. And now the missiles are here.
Missile strike once again. Triple Phoenix. Wow.
Okay.
That's a
I
round 2 option.
I really like it because like he's got the air dominance with the missile strikes. Like, next round, if he buys like you can't buy phoenixes here as Shark Hunter very safely. I guess with jump drive you can. He does
Oh,
have
and
it.
he got kind of red. Well, red.
Mm, mm,
Shark Hunter goes for Phoenix as well, but
mm.
positions in such a greedy way that doesn't expect Phoenix to go for Phoenixes as well. Should just be another round win for Fairy.
And the damage will be quite large, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is you're going to have to move these Phoenixes too. So Fairy then has the option to stay in Phoenixes if he wants to. And then,
Mhm.
question is, what do you do if you're Shark Hunter? Do you actually commit to 4-day A?
Mm. Yeah, good point. Only costs 50 from the jump drive, but yeah, still pretty annoying.
And ooh, this start once again here just not looking great for Shark Hunter. He's gonna dip down to 2.5 on round 2.
Yeah, that really hurts. One more turn for the Rhino for Shark Hunter. Good crawler timing.
Crawler's now gonna get picked up for Fairy.
I think you could do a nice missile, like sentry missile for Shark Hunter. Hit that Fang, maybe slow down the sabers. And the Arc Light, actually. It seems like a really good missile.
Yeah, I think you have to like delay it slightly so that the Sabers and Arclight catch up to the Fang, but
Yeah, you're probably right. You could just hit one, I guess, not hit both sabers.
Saber's side armaments. cheap tech here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's kind of Flower Fairy's game plan is to just take like tempo cheap techs.
Yeah, I mean, he can do it with the start he's had, right? Managed to be
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the steel balls, and Shark Hunter really scrambling right now to get anything on that right side. Levels the tower, gets triple fang to defend.
I mean, that just strikes me as desperate. Like, you're so far behind in deploys over there. You're fortifying your tower, but then you're also defending it.
I guess maybe trying to buy some time for that left side army, which is still pushing in, but getting delayed. Fairy did level that as well.
Oh,
His
yeah.
phoenixes are going to take out Shark Hunter's phoenixes, and all sabers are still going to be alive.
Brutal.
Potentially shaping up to be another 1,000+ damage round. At least a good debuff timer here. We'll get rid of some phoenixes, but there's still 1,000 left in the skies and the sabers.
That's right. Yeah, so it will be 1,000. A little bit more with the fangs. Now, the Rhino comes down, and he floated 100, so he needs to make something happen in round 4.
I mean, what do you even do, though, with that Rhino? Like, you don't really have many options, right? Like, running it into 3 level 2 phoenixes and these sabers.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously you can sell it.
Yeah, I think I might like selling more.
You could boom on the line, but not sure about that one.
I think you have to, like, sell and go Forte A here. Because the Fortress at least can both start fighting against the sabers, and you get rid of that Phoenix threat.
Yeah, I agree. He's gonna flank with
You're
it. I
still...
just ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, there's no quick TP. Like, this might just be too slow again.
Way too slow. I mean, will the Mustangs just turn? No, they won't, but
Mustangs here are nice as well. Ferry just knows that the Mustangs will be good eventually.
yeah.
And he just has so much tempo that he can get away with this. We're going to go Raiden instead. A good giant against Phoenix. Can struggle sometimes, though, if the Sabers are high level.
I think the Mustangs are going to like immediately perform very well.
Well, let's
There's the
see. The
Rhino.
Chaflier has been doing well this round for Shark Hunter, but now the Raidens are stuck on Sabers for a bit. They do take out one Phoenix pack, but debuff comes through, and it will be another Fairy win. Not quite enough to kill, though, with 1,400 hit points left, but it will put Shark Hunter within one round of losing the whole series.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's not really a big weakness to Flower Fairy. I mean, I agree with you. The Fortress line would have been amazing. I don't know if it's like too late to do any of these. Like now he just has to go into Raidens, maybe. I would like to see more tempo. Like we haven't seen enough missiles, just devices. Like you can just missile all the chaff, right? Like this mode doesn't have a lot of chaff. You just missile them every round.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fair shout. Triple missile there, looking pretty good against Fairy's board.
You can like kill an Arclight too.
Sledgehammer flank now being used for Fairy. Still had a crawler deployment left.
Mm. Will he respect the Rhino that was existing in the top right flank?
Doesn't look like it. Maybe just one missile?
Maybe a missile. Oh, it is still there. Okay.
He's ran out of money. Loaning too. Goes for the missile to slow it down. So it will eventually reach the tower, but at that point, the fight might already be over.
Yeah. Feeling confidence. Oil picked up, then undone. There's the missile I wanted, but I
Okay.
wanted more.
Yeah, I mean, Shark Hunter not loaning here too is very greedy compared to Fairy's loan. The Sledgehammer
agree.
flank going to go down relatively fast because it's the turn it had to spawn in.
Yeah.
But now the tower is open. Saber locked onto it.
That's
We'll
not
take
good.
it down.
Oh, that's bad.
And, oh, is this going to be it? Oh, but the counter debuff right in time. And another
Yeah,
debuff now for Shark Hunter.
game continues. That's not enough damage.
Yeah, 1,000 hit points remaining, and Shark Hunter will live to survive another round.
Well, maybe the no loan pays off. Let's see.
I mean, I think you Forte A here, no?
I like it.
Like,
Wonder if there's
Forte
like.
A, you've seen the range commit.
Mhm.
It's so good, I think. Fortress also, like, as I said, can go toe-to-toe with the Sabers quite easily.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, I like it.
Wasps are getting picked up now, too. I mean, it would be just a very, very good play. Counter Wasps it all here on the left side. That tower has not been leveled by Shark Hunter.
Yeah, it seems nasty.
Range on the Raidens instead. Left side, I mean, that's just going to fall, right? The missile going to take out the crawler.
Yeah, it will fall. The beacon ensures that they have the right trajectory.
Oh, here we go. Wasps to the tower. It is unfortified. Steel Ball's going to try and stop them with the help of the crawlers. Is
I
it
mean,
long enough?
he's
How is that right side doing?
really well, actually, no?
Well,
Oh,
surviving, but here comes that debuff. And with the debuff, the Phoenixes are able to take down the Raidens. And it will
yeah.
be enough. Fairy 3-0 in his best of 5, sweeping the game against Shark Hunter.
That was really not a close series.
No. I mean, the closest game we had was that game number 2, where Shark Hunter looked like he was in a good spot for a bit, but just couldn't convert that one.